What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So this episode was just amazing. The animation, the art, Luffy's new form and everything about this episode was amazing. So let's get right to it. The beginning of the episode basically started with a flashback of when Luffy was training with Rayleigh, and it was an amazing flashback because I think that was the first time that Luffy showed Rayleigh Gear 4th, and Gear 4th was basically nothing for Rayleigh, man. Rayleigh was just going ham on Luffy. Obviously, we know that Rayleigh was second in command to Golden Deer Roger, so man, that's probably the reason why Luffy decided to create Gear 4th SNAKEMAN, because he needed to be faster, because one of the things that Rayleigh was doing is going really fast so that Luffy couldn't hit him, you know. So it was a pretty good idea of Luffy. But man, Gear 4th SNAKEMAN just looks amazing. It looks like Luffy is still in his normal height. He's not bigger or smaller. So that's one of the reasons why I love this form so much, because he's still in his normal height, but he has Gear 4th power, and he's even faster than he is in Gear 4th Bounceman or Tankman, you know. So I really like this form. I think it's my favorite Gear 4th form right now, because it's really fast, you know. So now this is the third form of Gear 4th. Gear 4th Bounceman, Gear 4th Tankman, and now Gear 4th SNAKEMAN. I'm wondering if there'll be a Gear 5th or something like that. Maybe not, but maybe there's going to be more Gear 4th form. We'll see, but we'll see. Yeah, I thought that because Luffy went into Gear 4th SNAKEMAN that he would just wipe out Katakuri, but obviously I underestimated Katakuri. Katakuri showed even more in this episode. He's really strong, you know. He's obviously the second in command to Big Mom, so I underestimated him a lot. Like I said, I thought Luffy was going to wipe him out with Gear 4th SNAKEMAN, but it looks like Katakuri is still a little bit stronger than Luffy. Because of his future sight, he can still see what Luffy's gonna do. Even though Luffy is faster, it didn't really matter because Katakuri can see into the future. But if he didn't have future sight, Katakuri would have had a big problem, because the only reason basically that he knew what was going on is because of the future sight. But it's part of it. It's part of him. It's part of his power. I'm wondering how Luffy will be able to beat Katakuri. But yeah. Some of the things that I liked about this episode was the facial expression of Luffy and Katakuri. They were amazing, especially Luffy. One of my favorite probably screenshot of the episode was this one right there. This was probably my favorite image of the episode. This just Luffy's facial expression in SNAKEMAN. It just looks great. There was also this clash right there. I really liked how they did it and everything. But one of my favorite sequences in this episode was when Katakuri was just evading, I think it was the Black Mamba attack of Luffy. So just the way that he evaded the Black Mamba, this sequence right there was just amazing in my opinion. This is my favorite Katakuri sequence in the episode. And I really liked how Luffy called one of his attacks Black Mamba, because I'm a basketball fan, and for those who knows Kobe, his nickname is Black Mamba, so I really liked how Luffy's attack was named Black Mamba. But man, this episode was great from beginning to end, except maybe the part where there was Sanji and Pudding. I don't think for this episode this part was important in my opinion, but anyway, man, let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. It was, I think, the best episode of One Piece in a while. The animation, the new form that Luffy has, and the way that Katakuri was fighting him was just great. A shout out to the animators, shout out to the studio. This episode was just great, you know. So I do One Piece reviews every Saturday, so subscribe for that. And I do other anime related things like Black Clover reviews on Tuesday, The Promised Neverland reviews on Wednesday, and Sword Art Online, Fairy Tail, and also One Piece reviews on Saturdays. So subscribe for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.